All right, guys. We've been making such good progress on this Oldsmobile. No way we're going to stop now. So in this episode of Pugliese Speed Shop, we're picking up right where we left off, and we're going to get this car running just as good as she's starting to look. Not bad. That's right, guys. Picking up right where we left off. As promised, right? We've been talking about it for a little while. You see this laundry list back here? That's everything that we had to do to the car. We've gotten a lot of it done, but we still got some things left, right? And it's funny because started to catch a little flack for it already. What was the comment? Oldsmobile hard body? Something along them lines, right? And that was our favorite critic, Kevin, right? He threw that out there. And part of it's because he loves to bust balls, right? But it also because, well, he might not have the most patience. And like myself, this car, just it's not his gig, right? And I get it. I get it 100% because it's not really mine either, right? But when I got the car, so here's the actual truth. When I got the car, my buddy gave it to me and said, "Yo, it's got a 307 with a 4-barrel, 350 turbo. Maybe you can do something with it. Probably just pull the motor and trans, junk the car." And I was gonna, right? But then I got it home and I was like, man, the interior's pretty clean, car's complete, rust free, and I was like, just because I'm not in love with it doesn't mean somebody's not, right? And maybe I don't want to just send something to the junkyard because I'm being selfish. What kind of hot rodder would I be in that case, right? I would be like the anti-car guy. I'm not going to do that, because everything's got its place, and I 100% I believe that. So, and even so, Randy from Evaluate and Repair. By the way, check out his channel. He's got some good videos there on YouTube. He said the same thing. It's not really his cup of tea, but it's a piece of history. People love the cars. I remember my Uncle Vic had one. I know BW was saying his father had one. Like, everybody had one. So if nothing else, a little nostalgic, right? But, and it's a nice car. It's coming out pretty good. So we're going to get back to it. I'll shut up. And let's see what's going on with this. I don't know. We'll see what we mess with first. Bunch of stuff over there. Yeah. Yo, so first off, if you guys know what I said, like at the end of that clip, let me know. Because I'm not 100% sure. I think I was trying to say there's a lot of things to do on this motor, and we've already done a couple. That sounds accurate, so that's probably what I was going for. But last episode, we spent some time on the belts, getting this whole accessory drive up in here working right. That's all legit. And then we went to move on to some other things. Some stuff underneath we took care of, some bolts that weren't in the right spot. Actually, there was a spacer missing. And I did record all that, and that footage has been lost. So that's that. Went to go put this fan shroud on, which I got over here on the bench there. And something's not right in this region right here. And yeah, she's not really fitting. So we're going to mess with that and see if we can get it all lined up. I don't know if the radiator's not the right one, or if this is just tweeting. Oh, she's in there. That's a good spot, so that's not the problem. Yeah, this seems like it's, well, no, she moves around a little bit. So let's adjust that before we go fighting with something. We'll do that. All right, so it appears to not be the right radiator. You look in here. See that bottom hose kind of fits right in a little groove, and yeah, she's all good to go. I'll bring it over here and run away there, huh? Nope, still can't see it. I'll get there, guys, I promise. On the bottom there, see the petcock? It like drains right into part of the shroud. And if you see, this thing's in the way. That guy kind of falls right into there. This guy does not, right? So I think it's just a little bit short. And I know, right? Story of my life. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to modify this guy right here to fit in that region there. That should work. All right, so here seems to be the problem. This guy's got a little notch right in this region here, right? Clearly to go around this. So when you get up in there, right? She in there, a little yep, got her in there. And it won't fall into place, right? Because this won't come in all the way. And you see we're a little bit off there. So we're gonna notch that a little more. We are center to center, about an inch off. So we'll notch that in another inch. We should be good. All right, so we put our little notch over here, right? We took about an inch off. Slides in nice. Hose fits good. Look at that. The holes line up nice, right? This right here, nice. Like it was meant to be there, right? However, doesn't seem to be the case over here. So, radiator cap is, yeah, in the way. And this hose here, that's all right, I think. Shed a little light on the subject here. What's going on? Where's the problem? Ah, that little nipple over there. Can you say nipple? I think so. We said nipple, so yeah, we'll be fine. That there is in the way, and then it looks like that that line there is going to be in the way a little bit. So, couple, 2, 3 more notches, and we're going to be all right. So we got her all notched out. See, we did the extra inch right in there. When we moved this little bumper to the inside, notch this out all here, and then around there, we're good. So, put her in place. Well, we're good. I swear it fit 4. All right. That's good to go. Got it. All right. Now we will take the 7 different kinds of hardware. I don't think I'm exaggerating. But we found scattered around the pre-X, but they all fit. So, that's what we're doing. You're definitely want your longest. Look at this. Oh, we got her. Yeah. There you go. Of course, we need a socket for the other one. I wasn't kidding, guys. And there you have it, guys. We had a 5-minute job, take an hour and a half. Love the 80s. All right, so that's not really fair. I can't blame the 80s. Like, I'm blaming a whole decade because some chamoke like took the car apart and didn't know how to put it back together. That's not right. I apologize for that. Definitely wasn't fair. But that's exactly what happened. Looking at what we found in the trunk and the condition of everything here. So clearly a brand new radiator. It's not the right one, but it'll work. So we're good. A new water pump, and there was a box and a receipt for a new thermostat. So he's having some cooling problems. Took it all apart, replaced most things, or maybe somebody replaced them for him. I don't know. Like, we don't know the whole history of the car. We do know that they were replaced and not put back together. And now they are. So that's good. Move on to a couple other things. The battery, I meant to show you this, but I think I might have already. But we're going to change the terminals, at the end of the wire. I'll show you why. You'll understand. All right, so here's the issue, right? We got a nice brand new die-hard battery. Norm threw this in here like right before he gave me the car, so appreciate it, man. Here's the issue, and then he didn't do this, right? So don't be hating on him. Side mount stuff, right? 80s GM stuff. This is what you get. But the terminals are like they were bad, I guess. So we cobbled these things on. I say we, I mean the same chamoke that had the car before. And this is what's working with here. Yep. And then, I'd never seen this before. I've seen this before. Unfortunately, I've seen that before. He put these lugs on here so you could use these. It's not a good look, guys. So, we're going to take those things off the battery, and we got the right, connectors to go right on there. So I was just going to wire them up and then bring this back and show you. But there's a couple things I want to point out. Number one is there's absolutely no reason to mangle these wires like this when you put in one of those clamps. It was actually worse. It was kind of it was bad. No need for that. Clearly the installation wasn't the best, but still. More importantly though is look at all that corrosion. That's the stuff that makes your car not start like on a cold winter day. So, We've done some Tuesday morning tech tips on stuff like that. The installation was obviously part of the problem, but just the overall maintenance, So, the key is catch it before it gets that bad. And, do your regular maintenance, little cleanups, you'll be good to go. So, you know what they say, right? Self-praise sucks. I don't even care because these things look great. I mean, look, took a little pride in the work there, little heat shrink. Don't have all this extra coming out of the front there. Just a good clean install. And they're super easy, right? I mean, they bolt on, but just take a little time, get the placement right, And that's about as close as professional as I'm ever gonna get. So. Digging it. Yeah, pretty easy stuff, guys. It's just a matter of taking a couple minutes to do it right. That little extra bit. I even went back and I cut back in the wires to have nice strands and corrosion free and all the things that make a good connection when you're dealing with electrical stuff. And mind you, I'm no kind of an electrician. I just kind of know what works. So that's all there was to that. Pretty easy stuff. And I think we're going to call it for tonight. I was going to start messing with that carburetor, but I didn't plan on spending like an hour and a half fitting a fan shroud where it originally came out of. That was a little odd, but what happens, as these cars get older, different stuff gets put into place and you got to make it work. So I think we did that. I think we definitely got the whole front part of the motor here right. So shoot down here tomorrow. I think I got stupid work tomorrow. But after that, come down here, see if we can mess with that carburetor and get this thing running the way it should. I mean, now that everything else, all the little stuff, I think we're going to be all right. See you guys tomorrow. So as far as you guys know, it's the next day. All right, and we're back down here in the shop, about to yank this carburetor off. I actually started doing it, and then I said, hey, I didn't record anything. So that's what I'm doing now. But pretty simple stuff. I'll yank this thing off, and we'll do a little side-by-side and see. Pretty sure we're missing a few vacuum lines. I think that's part of the problem here, but we'll figure it out. All right, so 4 bolts and a couple of hoses. She gone. And we found a couple things you don't like to see. See it down there? Washer, there's a nut back there. Some other hardware. Looks like we got some dirt daubers over here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. She's coming out. Oh, look at that guy. Nice. So, yeah. Hardware like that, laying around, that's not good. That can get bad quick. So, be careful, if you're doing that kind of stuff. And I kind of forgot about this little guy in the back. I was yanking on her. But, yeah, that's it. And, well, let's see what we got over here. So, clearly this is the one that was on there, and this is the OG from, 84. So we got, these 3 vacuum lines were hooked up. That's the, feed line. We got here. We got one there, another guy over there. This guy, she took a little smack, but she all right. This one on the bottom there, and then right dead center is the feed there. Another one over there. This guy over here for the choke. Got one over here. See, a lot more lines. So that could be why she was acting funny. The vacuum might have been off. But now, if we go back over here, we don't got that many open lines. So that could be a problem. We got this little guy over here. This one's just chilling. The 3 in the front, 1, 2, and 3. That's about it. I'm gonna keep looking, but that's all I see. I guess I missed this giant one right here. What's that go to? Down there. All right, so maybe there's more than I thought, but not a whole lot. Looks like we had some mice in here at some point too, down here, huh? What is this? Yep. Put that with others. So I'm going to clean this area all up, throw the carb in there, and see if we can start lining things up. Kind of hoping we drop this guy in and stuff just starts falling into place. That's the plan. We'll see. So I'm sitting over here for what felt like the rest of my life, taking care of something I probably should have taken care of before. I just didn't think about it. So clearly I'm scraping the old gasket, getting this all ready to go. And after I did that, I came over here and I realized something else I should have noticed. And that's the fact that we have clearly not the original mounting. There's a plate here. Well, the gasket's coming off. Oh, we got it off in one spot. All right. And Let me get this little guy. Oh, there we go. All right. With, yep. And, so there's the original mounting. I gotta probably clean that up a little bit too. But, well, maybe this gasket will work. Let's take a look. Well, to answer the question, it does look like this guy would have worked. Yeah. I mean, provided the removal went a little better. All right, yo, I know what you're gonna say, right? Dude, just grab the gasket off the other carburetor, throw it together, it's gonna be fine. And yeah, you're probably right. But we don't really want to leave nothing up to chance. I mean, let's be honest, right? I'm using a carburetor like it's ragged as hell, and I pulled it out of the trunk of this thing. God knows how long it's been there. And it was probably removed for a reason, you know? We're going to find out what that reason is, but not tonight. So we're going to try and do everything right. You know, we're gonna stop on the way home from work tomorrow, scoop up a gasket, maybe a little carb cleaner for good measure, and then we'll try to put it together tomorrow night. The reason is, guys, so this car was kind of pushed to the wayside because somebody kind of cobbled it together, right? Just, you know, putting stuff in there just to make it work. So if we do the same thing now, we ain't no better than the last guy, and it's going to end up just like it is now, with some guy trying to fix my handiwork? No, my hackery, right? So we'll take the time, we'll do it right. Now, we're doing it right with a ragged old carburetor, so we'll see how it works out. But, yeah, see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, so here we are again. As far as you know, it's the next day. And when I left you, I was going to stop on the way home from work and scoop up a gasket to put that carburetor on. 100% was my plan. The supply chain, you know, it had a different idea. So we got it on order. Hopefully we get it, you know, tomorrow or something. We'll see. It's taken care of, all right? But the only thing that's wilder around here than the weather, if you guys can notice I'm in a t-shirt and it's like beautiful out again, is the supply chain. Because right there in the back of that truck, there's a set of tires. I ordered them, it feels like 35 seconds ago. I mean, look, seriously, it was, I think, about 3 days, maybe. Wasn't planning on getting them for like till next week, but I got them, and it's the only thing we can work on right now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to yank the tires, the wheels and everything, off of this guy, and take them down to my boy Sammy, get them thrown on. And then come back and put the whole car back together. You guys get the plan, right? So that's what's up. And I'm going to tell you what, my buddy Big Job Ford is really going to appreciate it because that is driving him crazy. So next time you see it, buddy, we'll be all set. Until then, we got to call it because the editor is on me, yo. He's like, come on, guy. I need this. I need the footage. I'm trying to get it out on time. And I know you guys want it out on time, so that's what we're going to do. So until next time, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, tell a friend, and hey, make sure you come back because we're real close to getting this guy done, and you don't want to see how these tires look, right? Thanks for watching, guys.